top.
Okay, hello everybody. Donc, welcome to Metal Ops TV, donc a channel dedicated to all kind of metal. You can subscribe to the channel. It's free. And today we are with Marco from VitaminX. Hello, Marco.
Hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi.
Alors, my first question is very simple. How do you define your music to someone who doesn't know you? How you define your music? Crossover, hardcore, thrash crossover? Let me explain.
Well, it's a hardcore punk in the first place. I mean, but it's a crossover with we have metal influences, thrash metal influences. We have 70s rock influences, post-punk influences. There's a little, like it's a magic blend of all kind of stuff. But the main base is like a hardcore punk. I mean, like a crossover, hardcore punk trash. Let's call it that way.
And I listened to your album, Ride Thr Apocalypse. It makes me think to bands like SOD, Wehrmacht, the first Anthrax, DRI, GBH. You agree with this band?
Yeah. A little bit of municipal waste and a tiny little bit of Slayer. Also, if you're talking about metal influences, I mean, like Exodus, also tiny little, like it's all there, like a blend inside. I mean, like.
Okay. Can you tell us about the way Ride the Apocalypse was recorded? You have the choice of Joël Grind, who worked with Municipal Waste. Is it a logical choice for you for the recording with Joël?
I mean, like we were thinking, who should we ask? Like, and we know him because we played with the Toxic Holocaust before, like because he's playing in Toxic Holocaust, right? And yeah, I would say that this specific record has probably the most metal influences, like comparing with the other records, like so somehow his name popped up like a couple of times when we were talking about who should we ask for mastering, like, and I think we did a good choice. I mean, like, because he knows our music. I mean, like, and I think let's put it this way, he brought it to the next level.
Yeah.
With his mastering and stuff. I mean.
Yeah, I think the sound is very, very direct, very, very, very hardcore, very punk, in fact.
Punchy, yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Very powerful.
And he's a nice guy. It's easy. Yeah, it's an easy person to work. I mean, like usually when we will do mastering, I mean, like we will work with we will go through like 5 different versions or whatever. There's always going to be something that yeah. Can you change this? With Joe Grind, everything went so fast. There was like the first version he sent us. We were already, this is good. We don't touch anything. I mean, like.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
You very well understand your music, in fact. Okay.
Exactly. I mean, because he knows us, like he's familiar with music, so.
Okay. All right. And your tracks are very, very short, direct, really. There is one song, it's less than 1 minute. And clearly, for myself, in crossover in the spirit. Do you think to the impact of the songs on stage when you write them?
Well, I mean, the idea is when we're playing live, you're usually playing a majority of the songs in the set are like a fast songs, like a fast and short songs. And our sets are never longer than 25 minutes, 30 minutes, because the idea is like when you get on the stage, you just do puff, like a full energy, like a and you stop, finish, and then you just let people get confused a little bit what happened, like this is the idea, like, I mean, not all the songs are short and fast on the album, right? I mean, like there are also some little bit mid-tempo, I mean, like a little bit longer. There's nothing epic there. I mean, there's nothing like a longer than 150 maybe,
Right.
but I mean, they're like a is there Oh, I need to check it out. Then we cross the line. Then we cross the line. You know.
Yeah, because
No, but I mean, like the idea is, like, yeah, when we're playing live, to be just like a, wall of energy, like, and then yeah, how fast it comes, that how fast it goes, like, and stays with people after the show, like that's the idea. I mean.
yeah. That's good. For the people who didn't know Wild Markup 6, for example, there was 17 title for on 28 minutes. It's a very fast album, in fact.
Yeah. Here it is. I mean, like, this is our baby. We just got released. Actually, we just got the records yesterday. Officially, this is going to be out on Friday.
It's hot in vinyl. Okay, great.
Yeah. We didn't get a CDs yet, but there's a vinyl. This is how it looks like the front side, and this is how it looks the back side. And yeah, we're pretty satisfied with that. I mean, like, and hopefully people are gonna appreciate it as well.
Oh, in fact, but let's talk about the cover. In fact, your message seems obvious, but I would like to have your opinion. This skeleton was surfing on the sea, polluted sea. It reflects your lyrics.
Yeah. I'll break it down for you. I mean, like, this is actually a planet Earth. I don't know if you can see that because of reflection. This is planet Earth. I mean, like, this is some city in the background, burning. Like, this is like a sort of a vortex that swallows everything inside. I mean, it's sort of a mirroring the present political situation in the world, like, because there's a lot of political lyrics on this record, like, also some personal stuff and social, but a lot of political stuff, like, and it's a sarcastic, like a take on it, because Ride Thr Apocalypse, like, and a skeleton, like a right, so they have the earth, because everything goes down the drain, in a moment. But like this thing now in Iran, with US and Israel and Russia with Ukraine, and the whole world is like shaking, like. So yeah, this is the sort of the cover is like a sort of ironic take on the present political like climate, at the moment,
Okay.
and that's what we wanted to say, like, and like I said, the lyrics, majority of the lyrics is very political, anti-war, like, and
Okay, yeah. You are I know, I believe you are straight edge bands. So I think you cover your ideas in your text. In fact, politics, anarchism, anarchy.
yeah, I wouldn't. We're not anarchists, but we're definitely on the left spectrum of the political spectrum. I mean, like, but I wouldn't call us anarchist, but maybe socialist, but not completely. Let's say that we are left band, which are definitely anti, like, anti-racist, anti-sexist, anti-homophobic, like, and anti, like, we're supporting all the, let's say, positive thinking, like, human thinkers,
Okay.
and we definitely don't agree with Trump or like or Netanyahu or Putin or whatever. I mean, like,
I will let's talk about your clip, Chop Chop Chop. I enjoy. Because it was in Tokyo. It's a city I know very well because when my daughter live in Tokyo since 7 years, so I often go to Japan. Is it complicated to to turn in the center of Tokyo, in the Shibuya crossroad. In the energy, at one moment, there is a guy who bumps into Alex, who are playing his basses, and bam!
Oh man, that was totally ridiculous because we had this idea, like let's make a video in Tokyo. We filmed. Okay, first of all, it's all filmed by us and all filmed by phones.
Yeah.
So there is no professional cameras and anything, just the phones,
Okay.
telephones, So Marc and Alex, guitar player and the bass player, they came there before me, and Marc was in that house, that apartment where I was sleeping also. So I came day before the first show, so we met up, and I was like, Marc, do we know what we're gonna do for that video, And he was like, man, I have this idea, maybe we should film in the city, and so we started brainstorming. We were the whole night brainstorming what we should do with the video, where should we record and blah blah blah. So every day we were filming something on the streets. That was totally ridiculous. It was totally guerrilla kind of filming. He was filming me, then I was filming them. And this Shibuya thing, that was totally random decision. And I have 2 hours of footage. All of us bumping into people, falling over.
Yeah.
But it worked out. It worked out at the end. It's cool.
Yeah, for the people who didn't know the Shibuya Crossroad, I invite them to watch some video. It's very impressive because there is five rows and a lot of people. It's like ants, and
yeah. It's like hundreds of thousands of people just coming in all of a sudden.
It's fantastic. Well, Tokyo is a fantastic city. I love it.
They face it. They face this. If we would do something like that in Europe, we will get arrested. But in Japan, people just fine with that. They're just not paying attention on you. But if you do something like that in Amsterdam, I think we will get arrested after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like 2 hours we were there at Shibuya Square. That crossing.
In this clip, we can see the band playing in I think a little club in Japan. The public seems totally crazy. When we think to Japanese people, we imagine people quiet and not all your clubs. They are very crazy, it's savage. It's I think fantastic to see that.
Oh yeah. No, we this is our fifth time we play tour in Japan.
Yeah.
With 2003, 2005, 2009, 2008. Yeah, what was the Corona was 2020, right? I think 2019 or 20 we went there, and this is the fifth time. So we have the fan base in especially in Tokyo.
Yeah,
so.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. Your CD is hot on Svart Records. Would you want to go to a biggest label for better exposure, or you think it's better to have a little label because they are a big label who don't work very well with us. It's a spirit, an underground spirit, I think.
Okay, so if you're looking at our, all our recordings, all our records in the past, we first 2 7-inches we did on the local label, a friend of us, but then we did records on Havoc Records, which is American hardcore punk label. Then we did on the 10 Crimes. Before that was Underestimated Records, which was also punk label. And Southern Lord was the previous label where we put out the record. So honest to be, we didn't really know who is going to end up putting this record. We wanted to have some label which is not a major label, which is like a still with one leg in a DIY, idea, and but also to have like a broad distribution, and who could let's say present us to the wider audience, so I guess we did a good choice with Svart because Svart Records, first they're really nice guys. I have to admit, they're really nice guys. And they have their own Finnish way of doing things, And I don't know. So far, we it's good, you know. Like we got a lot of exposure, you know, like because of them, you know, like and. But the record is not officially out yet, so I cannot really, you know, judge anything yet. I mean, like, but so our forever friends, I don't know if you're familiar with Night Fever band from Copenhagen. They're because they also released the record on Svart, you know, like that's how we got idea to approach to them, you know, like.
Okay. So what are your plans for the future for the promotion of this album? Are you planning to come to France on this summer on a festival like Alves, Motocultor?
We were hoping to be invited to play Hellfest this year, but it didn't happen, you know, like so we're probably gonna play Hellfest year after next year.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I mean, like usually we playing Paris and some French shows every year. You know, like some French shows. You know, like but this year we don't have anything yet arranged. You know, like so. Well, definitely we're planning. Let's to give you an answer. We're definitely planning, but at the moment we don't have anything booked. So whoever listens to this podcast, you know, like we're available to play France, and we want to play France a bit like this year. I mean,
Okay. So where were you?
especially Paris, because you're in Paris, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not in Paris. I'm in in the east of France. But yeah, but
Oh,
there's a lot of band. Yeah, we play in Paris and only in Paris. Sadly, but
no. But yeah, we play all over France. We played Montpellier, we played Montbrison, we played Lyon a couple of times. We played Tours. We played what was the Nancy. We played
Nancy.
Nantes. We
Oh,
played yeah. We play fuck, what is the name of the Hellfest is also. Um, uh, I will remember. But we play a lot of places in France. I mean, like Toulouse, we also played them in. So yeah, we what's the name? Bordeaux, we played a couple of times as well. So I mean, I think we covered pretty much, you know, like we did, only Marseille we didn't play from the biggest cities. I mean,
okay, yeah. Well,
even
Brest,
Brest, we played.
Brest. Yeah. Hey, do you know some? I think you know some French bands like Blockheads, for example.
I mean, like I like a lot of different French bands. I mean, like, but France now at the moment is like pretty known because of the oi scene, like because of all these bands like Syndrome 81 or Lion's Law and those kind of bands. But there is so many. I mean, like I even have like a because behind me is my record collection,
Yeah,
part of my
I see, I see. I saw it.
So my focus is mainly on the hardcore punk, you know, like a little bit of metal, a little bit of post punk, but mainly hardcore punk. So I have all those, even the old original old stuff like Star Shooter and Electroshock and Metal Urbana, you know, like all those old French bands. I mean, like so yeah. Anything good from France, it's here behind me.
It's great.
That I think is good.
It's great. It's great. Another question about Ride Apocalypse. Is this your I don't know your six LP or seven
No, it's actually seventh. It's seventh. It's
yeah,
seventh.
70 LP, voilà. And in your where you are thinking about Netherlands, about Scandinavian, and it's North Europe, we think
North
black metal, death metal, but not not crossover, not thrash hardcore. So, is there a stage of hardcore in your area, in your
Europe.
country?
Oh yeah. No, there is definitely. I mean, like they're first of all, like Holland, Netherlands. You know, like I had like a whole history in hardcore punk. You know, like all the bands like a BGK and Lerm and in the 80s. You know, like a bunch of bands in the 90s and in the last 25 years. I mean, like and we constantly playing around, you know, like I mean, I'm going to shows all the time, you know, like they're like a good, for example, good new bands like a Traumatizer from Harlem, which is like a city 20 minutes from Amsterdam, Inside Job also from Harlem, Crime. This is a band from Nijmegen. There are plenty of good bands here.
Okay.
I mean, I'm talking mainly about the hardcore scene, not crossover. You know, like it's really a hardcore punk. You know, like
nice.
because Amsterdam is more punk oriented city. Yeah. Metal is more on the south, you know, like in Eindhoven and stuff.
Okay. Just in the West, and Netherlands is a little country, but there is a lot of good bands in all kind of metal. In fact, if we are freaking to the Pestilence, the Gathering, there is a lot of kind of metal. Okay, Marco. I have quality for my question. I let choose the last word. So what I would want to say to the French people who are watching this interview? A little message to French people of Metal Ops TV.
Well, thank you very much for actually listening, even, you know, like what me and what I have to say. Yeah, if you like, and it is Marc.
Yeah, Marc.
This is our guitar player. Okay, so
okay,
you can ask Marc. If Marc gets centered in one position, I mean, like,
am I like,
well, can we,
huh?
Can we, Dave, can we expand the interview a little bit longer so Marc can say something as well?
But we are at the end of the interview, but I have a question for the guitar player. I think the sound of the records, the Ride Thr Apocalypse, is very powerful, very clearly. Is it you are recording in studio or in your home? Let's speak about the recording of the guitar of Ride Thr Apocalypse, please.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Very well.
Yeah, no, we record the guitar sound in the studio.
Yeah.
I have like a really old guitar, original Gibson SG from 1980. So it's like almost 50 years old.
Yeah.
But it's a very good guitar. It's the same, or sort of the same guitar that Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath used.
Okay.
Yeah. So it has this really raw sound. Yeah, we recorded on a Marshall
900.
Sorry.
Yeah, 900, right?
Marshall 900.
It's
but
very
also an old one.
Old school. It's very old school.
Yeah, it's old school, yeah. and then we mix that, and that is the basic sound. And then I do like a second guitar because we layer it, you know, so to get like a more heavy sound. So on the original guitar is on the left side, and the other guitar, the second guitar that I play afterwards, is on the right side. And we record that with a different amp. Mostly we use a soft tech for that. It's also a very old amp.
Okay, and about the writing of the song, is all the band participate to the writing of the song, or there is one of you who are writing the song, say to the other guy, or if this is a new song?
What we do is I write most of the songs, and then I come to the practice room. And then the other guys say, we like this one, or we don't like it. And then they give some little advice to little bit changes, you know. And then we have the song. But the basic idea, I come up with this. And but I always have a lot of songs, actually too many. So when we make one album, I come up with maybe 30 or 40 songs.
Okay.
And then it's in all different styles. Of course, it has to be like a punk, hardcore, thrash style, but I try to make all kinds of different styles, and then I bring them to the other guys, and then they say, this is really good, and this one, no, we already have this style. So yeah, this way we pick the best ones, and then our bass player Alex also sometimes comes up with one or two songs. Yeah.
Okay.
But you didn't explain, Dave. I mean, like about because we usually also record in the studio more songs. Because now we have 17 songs on the record, but I think, Marc, how many we recorded? 24 or something, 25.
Yeah,
right?
25.
Yeah, and then what we do, you know, like we send all the songs, you know, all 25 songs to friends, you know, like and the fans, you know, like, and asking them, you know, like to pick their favorite songs. And then we make selection of, you know, we check their votes, you know, like we make selection of, like, let's say this time 17 songs.
Okay.
You know, like
for the song which are not on the record, you keep for future, or you drop them?
We always did it like this. And then, for example, when we went to the US to record with Steve Albini, who also recorded Nirvana and all these famous bands, Iggy Pop, when we went to him to record in Chicago, we actually recorded. Sorry?
In 2008.
Yeah, 2008. Yeah, we actually recorded 2 albums. So because we had so many songs, so we first put out Full Scale Assault, and then a few years later we put out About to Crack. Well, with this album, Ride Thr Apocalypse, we also have, like, I think 7 songs fully recorded that are not on this album, and we're probably gonna put that on a 7-inch or an EP. Because they're also really good songs. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's good. It's
Maybe.
Okay, May. Hey, that's a good news. Okay. So when I was talking to Marco, we will have the end of the tour because the time is short with Zoom.
Yes. I can tell one interesting thing about my guitar playing.
Yeah.
That because when I started playing guitar, I was like, and I'm still am in the punk scene. And in the punk scene, it's not, you have to do it yourself, right? You have to learn everything yourself. So I learned playing guitar myself, and I didn't know I had to use a plectrum, you know, a pick. So I played guitar with my nails, with my fingernails, you know, and I still do that. I have the long nails.
Okay.
And it gives it a really special sound, because you have more ability for the feeling, you know, with your fingernails. So this is like some very famous guitarists also only play with their nails, just like me. So it's like a special style.
Yeah, but what do you do when the nails break? I mean, like, Marc.
Sorry?
When the nail breaks, I mean, like, what are you gonna do then?
Yeah. Sometimes they break when I use them when I'm on tour. Sometimes, then they break when I play too many shows in a row. I mean, the one on the thumb, it always stays, because that one is really thick. But the other ones, it's difficult to keep them when I'm on tour. But in the studio, before I go into the studio, I always watch my nails, and so I have like the. So I can play the whole record with the nails, you know, because this is the best.
It's good. It's amazing. So first time I heard a metal guitarist use your nail.
No, but it's some famous guitarists. It's like Jeff Beck and Jimmy Page. They also played like with their nails, like some songs. But it's a thing that guitarists know, you know.
Okay. Okay, so sorry, guys, I let you the last words for the French audience of Metal Ops TV. Marc, yes. What do you want to say to the French people who are watching this interview?
Well, I mean, like, I hope we hope to see you soon. I mean, like, because we love playing in France, and we have a lot of friends there. I mean, like, and you should really check it out. The new record is here again, so everybody can see it. It's a perfect, in my opinion, perfect blend of 1980s classical hardcore punk mixed with like a crossover with a thrash metal and all kind of wide influences. I mean, like, and I think everybody's gonna appreciate. I mean, there's a lot of energy, power, you know, like, and we're gonna bring some nice and positive energy, right, Marc?
100%, and like we love France. It's like. It's one of the countries. I mean, we played all over the world, but France has a special place in our heart because,
Thanks.
Some of our biggest shows we played in France, like at Hellfest, or yeah, some other festivals there in the south. Yeah, Marco, you know the names, but I mean, like some of the best shows we played in France. So it's like, yeah, it's close to our heart.
Okay. So when you come back in France, try to play at the East of France, town like Nancy or Épinal. There is a very good room for metal music. I'll be here on the stage with you, in fact. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you very much for this. For spending this moment with us, and I hope the best for the future. I hope to see you in France.
For sure.
And long live thrash metal, long live crossover. See you guys.
Yeah, see you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ciao.